Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay. Today, what are we doing? What are standards we're learning today? FLE1, FLE2, and FEF1A. What are they about? What function? Exponential function. Exponential growth and decay. First question, what is the difference between linear function and exponential function? Exponential function has a power. That's not exactly correct. Yeah, the graph is a curve, yeah, but the linear function graph is a straight line. What else? What is it? Yeah, y equals to mx plus b. But in exponential function, where is x? X is the exponent. That's why we call it exponential. There is one assignment for you for today. Did you get it?
Yes.
It's about science. Have you ever met a bacterium?
No.
Met. Like, hello. Bacteria, they grow. Do you think they grow exponentially? Or they grow in a linear fashion? Exponentially, why?
Because like example they divide into two, right? And like the
And
two
each of them?
you divide more. So if it keep growing and like until
Very good, very good. Guys, did you get what Eric said? He says if you have one bacterium and this bacterium divides, what do we call this dividing in science? It starts with M.
multiplying. Multiplying.
No, how do cells divide? Meiosis or mitosis? Mitosis or meiosis? Which one? What's the difference between meiosis and mitosis? Which one is? Do we have Mr. Bacterium and Mrs. Bacterium here? No, so it's asexual. There is no female male. So one meiosis and mitosis. The difference is I'm not your science teacher. This one divides into two bacteria. And what will happen? This one divides to two. You see, it grows exponentially. And this one divides into two. Some bacteria double faster than the others. In this example, it doubles how many minutes? Quarter of, so in 15 minutes, every 15 minutes the bacterium divides into two. Now, let me open it. So let's look at the assignment. How many bacteria are there at the beginning when you cut you're running somewhere? There are 25 bacteria. What do we call this 25? Initial value. Initial value. We call it initial value. This 25 bacteria, they double every quarter of an hour. So after 15 minutes, yeah? This is time, and this is the number of bacteria. Let's call it B. At time 0, how many bacteria are there? 25. Let's say 1 means 15 minutes later. How many bacteria are there? 15. Why 15? Because this one doubles. 2 means 15 minutes later. How many? 100. Why? Because 50 doubles. And then 15 minutes later, 200. You see what's? So I want you to complete this table, but do not do it here. Do it on, what is your graphic calculator? Decimals. Do it on decimals. Create a table. How do you create a table? you remember how to create table? Can somebody, I forgot, can somebody tell me what to do? Go where? The plus sign, yeah, and then? And what should I do now? Click. Okay, and then?
Table.
And then what should I do? So x, what is x? So 0. What is next one? 1, 2, you see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many do you want? Up to us? Up to 4. But I want you to put up to 10. Now, put the values. 0, we have 25 bacteria. After 15 minutes, how many? 50, yeah? Then?
100.
Complete that. Don't forget to fix this one. 0 to 10. What I'm doing, what is 0 to 10? Everyone, any idea what is 0 to 10? It's the domain, it's the time. Start from 25, that's the minimum, and put some big number. Guys, do you see the dots?
Concentrate.
What is the maximum? And then this one starts from 0.
No, because it's extra question and the bacteria.
Yeah? You tell me x is time. Time is 0 to 10. Yeah? Yeah? While you're doing, you should change your setting. X starts from 0, not from -1. X starts from 0, and it's 10 max. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Just click outside. No, click outside and then zoom in. Okay. Good. Are you done? Now you need to change the domain range. Why you have time 20, time is 0 to 10. Yeah, like that. Yes, but don't click on that. Uncheck them because you have them in the table. Don't do that. Don't do that. What you need to do is, can you graph it? How do you graph this one? You need to find the function, yeah? Can you find the function for this? Find the function that goes through these lines, through these points. Guys, if you're finished, your next challenge is connect the dots. How do you connect the dots? You need to graph a function. What function can you write or build that's BF1A? What function you can build that goes through these points? Coming. Yeah. This one does. I should say, what is the minimum time? And what is the minimum y? How many bacteria minimum? That's minimum is 25. Yeah. What is the maximum? The last number. Yeah. And then click here. And then zoom out. Yeah, very good. You got it. Now, your next challenge is graph it a graph that goes through these points. How do you do that? Write the function. But yes? You have 25 bacteria, yeah? Like that. One of them, this bacteria, after 15 minutes, it divides into 2. And this one, after 15 minutes, divides into 2. So So if you have 25 bacteria, after 15 minutes, how many bacteria do you have? Times 2. After 30 minutes, how many? 50 times? After 45 minutes? 100 times 2 is 200. After 1 hour, 400. So you should do that step by step. Create a table like this. This is times 0. You have 25. After 15 minutes, 1 means 15 minutes. How many you have? 50. After 30 minutes. What? No, doubles, times 2. 100. After 45 minutes. After 1 hour. So you should do that. And then, yeah, you need to do it on decimals and then graph it. Yeah? Anyone? Any?
I need help.
Which is standard? You know, is this linear or exponential? So this is LE. FLE1 and 2 because you know it's not linear, it is exponential. Now, do you know how to build a function? It's BF1A and FLE2. Because the standard FLE2 and BF1A says build a function based on the situation. Okay? So if you know the difference, that's LE1. If you can build a function, it's BF1. Yes, Sarah?
For this one, should we do 1 to 10?
No, up to 10, very good. Now, your next challenge is connect the dots. You don't need to label it, just write it in the table. Your challenge is connect them as a graph, but how do you do that? Yeah, can you write the function? Yes? You? Very good. Now graph it. Can you graph something that goes through this place? What is the function? Yeah? Yes? Yes, that's correct. Next one is final. Correct.
Oh, this one is like 25 for 0 hour, so it's time 2 every 30 minutes. So
Because you say double.
T.
Power up.
Yep.
Because you put 1, 2. You see, this one, why is it up? You should come down. Yeah, but it's okay. But remember, you just click 1 like this one. Go there. Now, if you're done, very good job, Neil. Your graph is better than mine. Good job. Cyril, you don't need to put this one here because you have to make a table. Yeah. Very good, but you don't need to show these things because you have the table. Very good. Label. Everyone label the graph. What is the x-axis? Time. What is the interval? 15-minute interval. And what is the y-axis? No? Number of bacteria. Very good. What did you say? No, just say it for yourself. Show me the test. Now, everyone, the last part for today, answer the essential questions. What did you learn? How do you know you learned it and why you learned it? What is the answer like for the first question? What did you learn? Calculate the standards in your exponential functions, graph exponential functions, build exponential functions. How do you know you learned it? How do you build an exponential function? Show it. How do you graph an exponential function? Show it step by step. And why did you learn it? There are many ways. There are many ways to answer that question. It's your critical thinking. How you can apply it. No Facebook.
This one is domain and this one
Domain range. Oh, but if you set your domain, you automatically set your range too, because your range depends on the domain.